from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. An opportunity to finish the season on a high note in the 68 Ventures Bowl. It's the Memphis Tigers and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. On the move from inside is 5.
I love defensively when I haven't done anything and I got them backed up inside their own 10-yard. That's a really great start. Get the crowd involved early in the game. Now come out and play some defense on your terms.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Breaks through, it's Hayden. Nice move there. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Stop right there.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw, it's Nolan. Out wide left, it's Chapman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
He's got the first down. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
These offensive coordinators, man, they have their sheet and they go touches for so-and-so. And Jesse, he's one of those guys. Like, they wanted to get him the ball early because he can do that right there. Take it on the outside, run it down the field. Very few people on the field can even catch him. They're getting him the ball early.
And they're doing it creatively, too. On that one, David, it looks like the defense had no idea he was getting the football. It's almost as if they weren't expecting it. So give the OC some credit. Getting creative, getting one of his best players touch early, and he's able to take it in for the long rushing TD.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for space, it's Sutton. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Lets it fly. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy 1st down.
The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. Defender, very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Uh-oh, look out. Shows him the stiff arm. Lowers those pads. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Right side, it's Sauer. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. I love the bootleg call on fourth down because even if you know it might be coming, you have to respect the fake.
Yeah, and you don't know where the launch point's going to be. So you're going to blitz, but then now they move the pocket, and it becomes hard because you got to get a moving target. Nice job by the offense, understanding the situation, using the quarterback's athletic ability to get the first down.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Out wide left, it's Sowell. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeps it himself. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We've reached a break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
There he goes to the left. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Hits inside, it's Hayden. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll go back to work on offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That back had absolutely
2nd and 10. They'll ride him again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got his man. Touchdown, San Diego State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Catch in the middle, it's Chapman.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs, won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He uncorks one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. See some running room. Tried to run it on 4th and 2, and he won't make it. He'll be stopped a yard short.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Quick give. It's Sutton. Makes him talk to the hand. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They'll run it. It's Washington. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Out wide right, it's Brown. Gave them a little room to work with before going out of bounds at the 10. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Another 3rd down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like, they...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Ooh. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of this drive. Touchdown, San Diego State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Aztecs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've got their punt team on the field on third down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45.